iron farm. It's cheap, really easy to build, and it's gonna get you a lot of iron. And here's everything that you need for this iron farm. As you can see, this farm is really cheap. And the reason for that is that we're not really gonna be building anything. Everything is gonna be inside the ground. And the first step, ladies and gentlemen, is the same. It's the location. We're building an iron farm. It uses villagers, so you need to be at least 150 blocks away from any village, villager, working station, bed. And once you found your location, we're gonna start digging, and you're gonna be digging a lot. So start by digging 1 block in the ground, and that's it. Okay, but starting from this block, I want you to dig the 6 blocks from any direction. It doesn't really matter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go back to the first block and dig 6 more to this side. And now use these 2 lines here as markations and dig this entire square 1 block down. And this right here is going to be the layout of the farm. I want you to go inside and dig this entire hole 3 more blocks down. So 1, 2, 3, and do it for the entire thing. All right, and you should end up with this 7 by 7 by 4 hole right here. But we're not done. As you can see, I started. I want you to dig this 5 by 5 square in the middle inside the hole. And now dig this 5 by 5 hole 5 blocks down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, do it for this entire thing. I know it's a lot, but this is the final bit of digging that you need to do. And just to make sure you did everything correctly, this is what it looks like. So you dig this 4 blocks down, so like 7 by 7. And inside, you dig this 5 by 5, 6 total blocks down, as you can see. And now, without any further ado, let's talk beds. Go all the way to the bottom, and I want you to go to one of these sides and place a row of blocks and one more next to it. Switch to the opposite side and do the same thing. Now take your beds, and I want you to place them on top of these blocks, just like this. And now I want you to dig this row of blocks right here and get rid of these blocks that are under the beds. And once you did that, it's pretty simple. All you have to do now is place 10 beds. So 5 on this side and 5 on the other. Now take your solid blocks, and I want you to fill this row in the middle all the way up here. So 3 blocks up, and add 1 more block. And again, using some more building blocks, I want you to make a platform on top of the beds. Now look at the walls and count 1 block up. So not this one, this block right here. I want you to dig these 5 blocks in each wall, just like I'm doing here. And inside these gaps, I want you to place your working station. So now we have 20 beds, 20 working stations. The only thing that we need now is 20 villagers. And you're probably wondering, oh my god, you lied to us. You only put 2 villagers in the material list. We have a little plan. So you need to bring 2 villagers into this farm. You can use boats, you can use minecarts, and transporting 2 villagers is not going to be that difficult. And now it's pretty simple. I want you to give them some carrots, some bread, so they can breed. And yes, they're going to be breeding until you have 20 villagers in here, which is exactly the same thing that I did with your mom. So yeah, go up to one of them and give him a sack of bread or any food and watch the magic happen. And we have a little baby. And just like I said before, let them do their thing until you have 20 villagers in here. And there is something really important. You cannot have one of these villagers, okay? These like nitwits, like green-coated villagers. You can't have them in the farm because they don't take any jobs. Die! Die! And now the final thing that we need to do in this room is place 1 torch here in the middle so no zombies spawn. And now take some more solid blocks, and I want you to place a roof on top of their head. And as you can see, we already got our first golem. Now we're gonna need to work on this platform right here. Go to one of the corners, it doesn't really matter, and break one of the blocks. And I want you to place 1 hopper going into that block. And dig some blocks into the wall so you can place a chest right here. Place 1 glass block on top of it, and now you can fill up this with any block. It doesn't really matter. Place 1 glass pane on top of the hopper and 2 buttons, 1 here and 1 here. And the reason we do this is really simple. If you place a lava bucket here, it's just gonna float. Now go to the opposite side of this lava and do as I'm doing here. You're gonna start by placing 4 blocks just like this, 3 more, and then 2, and then 1. So you have this triangle in the corner. Dude, I didn't place the water yet. And yes, all you have to do now is place 1 lava on top of this block right here, and all of the golems, cats, and everything is gonna be pushed into this lava. Now all you have to do is go on top of here, skip 1 block from the farm where you placed the hopper, and dig a couple blocks down, and now you can access the chest pretty easily. 1 golem died, and we already got a poppy and 5 iron already. And a second one is dying. It's pretty efficient, and best of all, it's completely automatic. All you have to do is sit next to it, and that's it. One final tip that will make your farm way better: if you tame a couple of cats next to the farm, I recommend going for 5, so like all around the farm, just like I'm doing here. And this will prevent any cat spawns inside the farm, which will increase your golem spawns. And this is it for today. As you can see, the farm is really small, and it's really good if you just started this work. But if you're looking for a more efficient, advanced iron farm, I'm going to be linking one in the description below. Bye-bye!